Welcome back to Mask on Scrapping. Today we're working on a piece for John Lennon. As you may know, in Central Park there's an area called Strawberry Fields that has this Imagine mosaic in the ground, and it's really a honorary memorial to John Lennon, who was basically killed just kind of across the street. This was the apartment building that he was living in, and he was shot outside of that. I created this whole thing in Cricut Design Studio. This graphic here and that actually are one together. So John Lennon silhouette and this saying, "You may say I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one." And I was able basically to kind of cut it in half and put it there. This is actually a silhouette, and I'll show you how that's done here in a second. This side was all done in pen. I thought that would be too many pieces to try and set properly, and so did that with pen. This is John Lennon's signature. Again, found this online, used a Cricut Maker and pen feature to do that. And this is a little piece that he used to add to his signature, which is really a little cartoon of himself. It's a little harder to see. I'll see if I can lift it up so you can see it a little bit better. But you can see it looks like his face and with long hair, and I just thought that was pretty cool. Chose this border here because it has some music at the bottom and was in the colors, and this green piece behind, really recognizing the strawberry fields, the green. These aren't really strawberries, but I couldn't find red dots, and I thought that might have been a little bit too busy. Let me show you how this side was put together. This side, there was a cutout of the yellow of all the black parts. So everywhere there's black is actually cut through this yellow, and you see I have a black matting on the back, and so you're looking through it and seeing that. So let's start putting this together. I use the word Imagine here because that's one of his songs, and it's also the title of that mosaic. So I'll just work on putting these together. It was interesting on this trip how many places of remembrance we went. I mean, we did fun stuff, a lot of historical stuff, and of course a lot of remembrance. We visited a lot of places where people died, or cemeteries, and just, I think, causes reflection on, you know, our place in the world and how small it is. Once you see all of these things and then realize people are gone. So, okay, set that down. Again, old photo. Flip it over. It just helps to create a way to push the photos down without getting your fingerprints or sweat or whatever on it. Okay, there we go. Again, I'm going to use this. You may go, why are you using it over the marker? Well, I don't want any moisture from my hands to touch that ink and then make it so that it won't, so that it'll smear. You have to be careful about that, especially right after it's printed. Depending on the paper, it can still be very easily smeared. So, all right, there we go. Have that down. This picture here I'm putting on now is a picture of our group. With the Imagine mosaic. Our tour guide was really great. He got us up pretty early in the morning to do things, and I'm like, why are we doing this? And then we would do them, and then, you know, 20-30 minutes later we'd go by a spot and it would just be packed with people. He timed things absolutely perfectly. Of course, we had to deal with traffic sometimes. One time it was like, okay, everyone, get off the bus. We're going to get on the subway. And so we did, and beat the bus there for sure. Okay. Get this piece on now. I'm gonna try. Oops, almost put that on sideways. I don't know if anyone was screaming at me, Brandon, you're about to put it on sideways, but if you are, I didn't hear you because I've already done it before you were screaming that. So there we go. John Lennon, Imagine Strawberry Fields in Central Park. And up next are some more Central Park creations. So hope you've been enjoying this. Have a great day. Would love to see your projects. Take care.